Hola, 'tis I, Alycia. How are ya? Hope you're doing well. So, you guys wanted me to look into what does Kody from Sister Wife now, what does he think about his offspring, telling stuff? So, as far as I know, we have Peyton, Gwen, and then McKelty and Tony. Now, I haven't seen all of what they've said, so I don't know. But I thought we'll just look into each of them. So let's get the our camera up. Have to let you know it's tarot card reading, entertainment purposes only. And if you like more, you can come join me in Moonloft Manor, AlyciaWicker.com. All right, let's start with Peyton. What does Kody think about Peyton? He went on somebody's YouTube channel and he seemed to let it all fly, which will lead us into another video about Mary and the rumors about maybe not being such a nice mama. So, Peyton. What does Kody think about Peyton talking? Peyton's been voted off the island. Oh my. You better think very carefully about your future in this family, Peyton. I'm not going to let you get away with this, and I'm going to have a stern talking to you. Maybe, if I remember what your phone number is. All right, so center of the situation here would be Peyton talking with our King of Swords, Cat. And in the past, we had temperance, you only share certain things with, your family, friends, maybe. It's not for worldwide consumption. And now that you've shared everything to the world, you are voted off of my island. I might not let you in Robin's house for Christmas. The overriding concern, too, here with Peyton is that Peyton might get more famous than Kody. I don't know. There's this competition idea. I don't want you talking. I don't want you getting more famous. I don't want you getting more attention than me. So I'm not into this. He's thinking about, after everything I've done for you, my offspring. Very, very upset. I've done so much for you, and you treat me like this. Oh, very, very sad. Kody finds this to be a tough little thing to jump over this. Should this come up sometime in the future, all of this gossip, this salacious gossip that Kody's now going to have to deal with. How dare you? There's this idea, I've got to have my stern talking to Peyton about this. Kody needs to hold on to his coin. He cannot be having other people sharing the stories, and he's thinking, how is this going to affect him as he plans to move forward in the future with, I guess, his reality TV career. So, not too happy with Peyton. My. Let us continue on, and we're going to look into Gwen. Gwen has a Patreon, and then she has, I think, the videos she will share later on her YouTube channel. So what does Kody think about Gwendolyn? She's sharing some stuff. She's like level 2. Peyton's level 1. Gwendolyn's level 2, I think, in terms of things she reveals. So it's not quite as devastating. But let's see. What does Kody think about Gwendolyn making her coin and sharing what she's experienced? I'm not exactly pleased with this either. I'm gonna have to kick you out of the family too? You can't come into Robin's house for Christmas. God. What? Okay. So there's this idea too where this idea, like, I think he believes that Gwendolyn's trying to be fair and correct what stories she can about her mom and relationships and what she experienced. And Kody's just hoping that she won't have as big of an impact. We won't have to worry about this. But he also realizes that she's making money. So, whatever money, I don't know if Gwendolyn's going to college or not. But, then that's money he figures he doesn't have to, spend on her. He is concerned about how this will change their relationship. This is kind of like, you're not the daughter I raised. He's kind of like, I know it's fair fight and all the children have access to the interwebs, and so now they can do this kind of stuff. Not that he's happy with that. He has an idea as well that, perhaps if he wanted to bridge a gap in a relationship or, connect better with his daughter, might make it hard. She doesn't really seem like she's going to be someone he wants to reconnect with fully, deeply like that, which seems typical in my opinion. Again, he's concerned about holding on to his money. I can't have you telling my stuff. That's what the show's for. There's also here an idea that there's things that he sees her sharing that he doesn't think are quite right. Like that she has a wrong spin on what she's sharing. So he's kind of like, that's not how that happened. Kids. And yeah, Gwendolyn's not allowed to come into Robin's house for Christmas Eve either. So, okay, well, let's look now at McKelty and Tony. Now, I haven't watched anything they've said, so God only knows. They might be giving fine advice about, tacos, how many tacos you need for an event, since Tony knew the right number. And I mean, do we really trust the Brown family to be able to accurately estimate for their needs on anything? I don't think so. Lack of finances they need for things, planning in advance for outfits for their renewal, recommitment ceremonies, whatever. They just are not planners. Just not. Oh, maybe they'll get it right one day. Well, they don't have as many to plan for now, do they? So, what does Cody think about McKelty and Tony sharing? I don't know if they're getting paid, but we'll see. What does he think about McKelty and Tony? McKelty seems to be close to Robin, so that maybe that gives them a pass. Oh, let's see. They're on some dangerous footing. Oh, again, he's concerned about his coins. Oh, gosh. How many times can that card come up? Okay, so Cody's looking like, okay, well, maybe they're looking and they're trying to plan for the future. They got all these kids, In the past, McKelty and I have had some conversations she didn't really like. She didn't understand where I was coming from. But at some point, I'm going to have to right her ship and tell her where it's got to sail. This is where we're going with this. There's this idea here that she's also telling some different stories and sharing information that perhaps he doesn't want her to share. He has this unspoken fear with the El Diablo card that she's going to go to the dark side and then start sharing the real juicy bits. So I guess she hasn't shared the real juicy bits yet. Or maybe he's afraid she'll make up juicy bits. I'm not sure. Now, he's starting to feel like this is a burden, like thinking maybe he had her and Tony in their pocket, and now it's like, oh, I got another one of these damn kids talking. Damn it! He's thinking things might be turning in that relationship as well. He's going to have to keep an eye on it. His obstacle here is, I got to keep something for what I'm sharing here on the show. It's a fight over storylines almost with him. Oh, gosh. And then we have this idea, again, I think it ties into this devil card here, that now they've discovered the online world and how they could make money sharing their stories. And he's worried that this is going to get out of control. Out of control. Everything's going to spin out of control. I can't keep losing all these damn kids to the interwebs. So, let's do it. What is Kody's fear, if we haven't picked up on it yet? What is his fear with having all the kids talk? If I see the Four of Pentacles again, we'll know for sure. But we're just going to see what is Mr. Kody Brown's fear about all the children sharing their stories. Oh, they're not going to be representing it all as he thought it happened. We had this perfectly planned out, how our future was going to go, and now they're adding in all these other things I've got to counteract for. Didn't see this coming, and this could be leading open the floodgates that all these other kids might start talking and spilling the beans. Oh, they all want to become internet celebrities. Can't be letting that happen. I don't have to make a decision about how these relationships go, how much information I can leak out, what conversations might get represented wrong in the future. Nah. Yep. And we got Seven of Pentacles. His unspoken fear here is about being able to continue to monetize his content moving forward, his stories. Oh, he's so scared they're going to leak secrets. I got the Moon card there. He's pooing his pants. He's very concerned they're going to leak secrets. Interesting. We have this Queen of Wands, driving ambition. I wonder if this is his current and only bride, as we know, Robin, in his ear. Well, look. And there's just this obstacle here. He's like, how can I get over this betrayal? My children, you came from my loins. How dare you do this to me? All right. Let's see then what Miss Robin Sullivan Brown. I have so many names and I was not trying to dodge my creditors. What does she think about the kids spilling the beans? Let's do that one by one too. Okay, so what does Robin think about Peyton spilling the beans? Oh, he's always going to do this. He was always going to spill his beans. And then he goes out there and he just shares it all willy-nilly. Oh, we could have worked together. We could have coordinated how he could have done this. Oh, we could have made it so it was nice. Oh, she's afraid he's the most dangerous one of all, that what he was going to say is going to put a fork in him. He spilled some dangerous beans. Oh, but she's still trying to figure out how they're going to move forward. Oh, my. There's something here where she's trying, there she, you're not going to take apart this family. No, you're not. She's like trying to figure out, how do we silence him? I'm laying up late at night and I'm worried about this. I'm just sitting there worried and sitting there worried and sitting there. Yeah, she wants to see how we make sure he doesn't talk anymore, because he's a loose cannon. Can't be having that. What does Robin think about Gwendolyn sharing her stories? Oh my goodness, you saw me shuffle them. Kody's really bugged about this one, and apparently Robin knows that Kody's really bugged about this one, but here she is. She's trying to soothe him. This is a whole idea of like, we were planned, everything's carefully planned. Like, this makes me think there's a whole, like, did they have jam sessions of like storylines before they move into each new season, which wouldn't shock me. It's reality TV, which is not reality, but this is something else. We got to keep our eyes on her. They're kind of like pooing their pants too over, well, at least Robin seems to be pooing her pants a little bit about like, I don't know what she's going to say next. Oh gosh. Their biggest obstacle here is like, what will she say? What will she say? She's going to expose something, and I can't have that. Oh, and what can we do? How can we stop this? How can we stop this? Is this going to turn our world upside down? We're fighting internally. Danger, danger. Okay. This reading was more interesting than I thought it would be. How does Robin feel about TonyMckelty spilling beans? We're at a fork in the road, my. Oh, she wants to give her guidance. Those other two won't listen to me, but I'm just sitting there ready to offer advice, but I'm going to make you see the light. Uh-oh. I think she knows that this could go against her as well. Oh my goodness. Oh. This is so fun. Okay, so she's just sitting there, right? TonyMckelty starts spilling beans, and she's like, there's going to have to be a decision to be made, but I'm going to try and get them to see the light. The Kody Brown family entertainment light, or the Dabsmark, or what, Dabsark, whatever it's called. I'm going to get them to see the light. I'm going to do my darndest. I'm going to be sitting there trying to get them to see the light. We don't do this kind of stuff. And if you do, this is what we want you to share. Because the overriding concern, we don't want you shining a light on too much of our stuff, because then it's going to destroy our money-making thing. This is our main money maker. So hello, don't shine the light too bright. You don't show them how it's made. The unspoken fear is going to affect the money, all of their wealth. Shocker! Trying to plan for the future. This is big deal here, man. Trying to plan for the future, how to counteract when this gets brought up somehow. If it's not brought up during the season, it gets brought up at a tell-all something somewhere. They don't know exactly how they're going to navigate this. There's also they're trying to like gently fight with them about what they share and how they share it, and trying to make them dance a little bit. There's been this idea, I guess Robin in the past has seen McKelty kind of as like she's the star of her own show. She's, the independent wild child, and she kind of does what she wants, but she might be reevaluating that relationship. And her obstacle here is trying to come up like with ways to have it so the allegiance to the family is more important than making dinero in the future by spilling the beans. Dun dun dun. Well, interesting. So, there we go. That's what Kody and Robin think about the kids spilling beans. Gosh, I hope they all start spilling beans. Can you imagine that one? Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to see you next time. Adios!